Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Nomi Factory, GTCEu hard mode. Alright, so here we are today in episode 86, and last episode I believe we were working on the Neocryolite, and I think we ran out of time in regards to making Naquadah. So as you can see here, we have about 924 Naquadah dust. Pretty sure I did set up this off camera. So the Naquadah dust is being handled by a ruthenium rod with our hot Naquadah oxide neocryolite solution. Whew, that was a mouthful. So we are getting some neocryolite back. And just to remind y'all, that is made with neocryolite with some oxide dust. And that's made via Naquadah oxide arrow, petro. Yeah, those two fluids, which are made from the dust. So one thing that I've been oh shoot, I just remembered. Can I? All right, cool. So I definitely need to send off more of these missions because let's okay, I think I set up a chemical reactor off camera because I was needing more blitz rods. I think this that's not it. Oh, was it here? Yeah, I think this was it. I was sending endstone dust into this thing to get some more blitz rod powder because I was out of it and I was trying to get the powder to send off some more missions. So yeah, basically we ran out of stock. In addition, I did add an additional engine over here, which it seems to be the only one really generating any power. I'm not sure why these are not doing anything. But in any case, yeah, I was having some power issues in off camera, but that should be fixed for the time being. How is our missions going? So they're still kind of crafting. We might have to end up canceling those things later. That being said, I do want to get into making Sunnarium because that is going to be useful for processing arrays here. And also want to get into Naquadah. Naquadah ingots, processing array. Yeah, so we need to get the ingots here, and then we need to get the Sunnarium in the processing array. Also this too. All right, so the Sunnarium, that is going to be made with curium and plutonium. That is also going to need a IV reactor, or a smelter rather. I don't think we can supercharge this shy of an LUV, so we might have to do an auto stock system for this, right? So we'll feed the stabilized materials in there and stop it when it reaches a certain amount. Now, there was an issue that I was finding with Fusion here. I kind of auto completed some of these quests because I technically already had the items at one point. Plutonium fission quest, this one's kind of bugged right now in 143. There's no way to get plutonium 239 shy of smelting it in a fusion reactor, which we don't really have access to. This is technically a late game thing. So I went ahead and completed that. Haven't upgraded to 1.5. I'm kind of hesitant about it, but I don't know, maybe I should at some point. Okay, so let's get a reactor going, I guess. No, not a reactor. Alloy smelter. Smelter. All right, so I want to get that Sunnarium going so that we can get the processing array, so that we can get the advanced processing array. Wait, did I not request an EBF? I thought I did. Hello? Hold on. Did I just completely skip by it? 4545. Did I not? I don't think I requested it at all. Or maybe I started it and I canceled it for some reason. I don't know. I did actually request more HSSG coils because we are going to be expanding on our blast furnace wall over here. Right, so something like this. And then the rest will come with the craft, of course. So that's... Oh, wait, so Naquadah Ingot is going to require... Oh, right. Okay, never mind. I got confused for a second because I saw argon and I thought we needed helium. But helium comes with the freezing territory. So that's not a problem there. We are going to need HSSG, as you see here. We're going to need Ivy. So that should be doable. That's still not done yet. Honestly, I should remove the coil from this, although it's already made it. I should remove the coils and just manually request the coils that are needed, ultimately. It must be making some foils because that shouldn't be stuck. It's probably making somewhere in here. Okay, so we should get this soon. Did it finish making my hatches? It made some. Okay. That's good to know. I really should fix this. Okay, so that... Okay, hasn't finished making the blast furnace yet, so wait... Okay, there we go. Now that should be done. We'll grab everything but that hatch and the coils. And then real quick, so I don't forget, because I will forget. Blast furnace. Hello? Okay, so if I put this in here, we can upgrade this. Okay, I guess we'll just use the microprocessors then. Micro... processor. You would think we would have the microprocessor. Oop. I hate how NEI is screwing me up like that. Okay. All right, put that in there. All right, so let's go over to towers here. And let's see. So these are going to be... Well, this is going to be a controller. Okay, cool. I have a 4 amp. And that's a 16. So we're feeding 4 amps. 8. I think 10. Okay, we should be good. So we need end steel. Well, the question is it taking an 8 amps? No, it's taking in the 4. Okay. So I guess the 4 amps have a different rule, I'm assuming. And let me get that connected. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, the control hatch or the maintenance hatch goes in the bottom here. Then we have that. We're gonna have the muffler up here. And I think the output will go here. Oh, inputs would go on the top here. All right, and that should be good to go. Cool. Okay, so that forms. All right, cool. So in that case, let me just make sure. Naquadah dust. Oh, hello. Naquadah dust. So item in, fluid in, item out. Okay, so we don't need a fluid out of any sort. Okay, so let's get this going then, shall we? Let's get my controller. We're gonna need item interface, fluid interface rather. And then the item interface is Integrated circuit. Wait, did I put down the right thing? Yeah, okay, I did. All right, so that's in there. We want to point that over there. We're going to want to get a robot arm. While we're at it, we want to filter. Import, keep exact. Naquadah dust. All right, so that should be good. Get that connected. Put that on there. Oh, I should have made more cables. Yes. And that will take argon. And there we go. Right, pump it away. There we go. Okay, so that is set. Now we do want this to not... Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, we still need the output for the item. Okay, so that should be good. Now, NAQAD. That's going to take about 20 seconds. All right, there we go. Our first Naquadah. But before we do anything else, we want to get this controlled so we don't waste resources. Or so it's not always running, rather. Right? So we'll go boom, boom, and Naquadah ingot. And we'll say like, I don't know, 128 for now. Okay, so that's gonna run. Sweet. So let's go ahead and we'll grab our first Naquadah. Stargate material, yep. There's the reference that's from. Oop. All right, so with that done, check on the, was it the smelter? Cool, all right. That's done, and we're gonna want equally another robot arm. We're gonna want another filter. We're gonna want a controller. And we should have the cable. Okay, so let's go downtown to where our tower of power is for the Ivy, or one that's open anyway. Okay, and boom. We're gonna need the robot arm here. We're gonna need our stabilize curium. And I think the other one was plutonium, right? Yeah, okay. So import, keep exact, good, good, good. All right, so we're gonna need more interfaces. We're gonna need one for items in. All right, so boom, and curium, boom. That's in there, but obviously it stopped because it doesn't know what to do yet. So that's gonna make 32. And that's gonna take about a minute and a half. Right, so it's good that we get this going now. Eventually, I'm sure we will get this sped up, but we don't have the power, if you will, to really do that right now. All right, so Sunnarium out. And let's get that muted. There we go. Nope, that's not muted. That's turned off. Muted. There we go. Okay. So, Sunnarium. Curium plus Plut equals Sunnarium. Oh. All right, so that is going to cook away for us, and we'll have one of Sunnarium very soon. Head on back to our terminal here, and we're, no, not that. Processing array. Right, so here is the processing array. Now it looks like we have an item here that is not, that we have not made yet. I think the data orb. Everything else here, I think we have the means to make. We need the quantum, I believe. So data orb. Data orb is going to require a clean room. Okay, that's not too bad at all. Solder and alloy, I'm sure that's going to be just fine. Oh, wait, do we have... Okay, so we're going to... Wait, do we have NAND? We don't have NAND. Do we have NOR? We have NOR. All right, so everything else here should be fine. Let's go over to the clean room. So, what was that again? The data orb. So we need solder and alloy. Wait, was it circuit assembler? Okay, circuit assembler. So that will technically work. How fast was this again? 20 seconds in an EV. Honestly, that's gonna be fine. So if I were, actually, you know what? Let me bop over to the IV one. Do we have a circuit assembler in here? Yes. Okay, so this should be better to have an in. So we'll request a data orb. And oh yeah, right, we don't have the NAND yet. Okay, so what is that going to entail us doing? NAND, oh boy. So we need to get another lens. And we need gray dye. Salt and gray dye, which is... Wait, do we... Hold on. Gray dye? Ink. Do we have ink? If not, we can go find it easily. Okay, we do. And then bone meal. Just one left. But we also had the bones. I don't know why I'm so concerned. Okay, let's see here. Sulfuric acid. I think this is where we need to go. Wait, hold on. Gray dye. Salt. Oh, wait, no, hold on. We needed to make the fluid first, which means we need gray dye, salt in a reactor. Chemical reactor? Maybe this is it. So I never labeled this thing because then I never had the foresight to. This will work. Let's just borrow this for now. I will have to go and find that machine later. But in the meantime. Where did the fluid go? Hello? Oh, it's in there. Okay, so yeah, it's really jank, but you know, whatever. Okay, so now we just need to get another lens. And put some stuff away here that we don't need. Oh, a second here. Okay. What's the status on that lens? It's probably cooking away something. All right, so while that cooks, I'm trying to find that bath. I think it was the bath, right? Excuse me. Yes, bath. Oh, hello. It was somewhere around here. Again, it's another one of those. Oh, examples where I put down the machine probably before I knew about the well, no, actually I don't think so. I don't know. You know what? I'm not sure. So bath. Okay. Let me just one more thing here. All right, so maybe I don't have it. So let's just get a bath going. Do I even have an EV? Okay, I do. All right, so I guess I'll just get a bath cooked up here, and I'll be using the EV for that. All right, so let me just get the. Let me go ahead and get a NAND engraver. So we're gonna need an IV, or yeah. Okay, so wait a minute. We can do glowstone, or we can do Naquadah doped, but we don't have the Naquadah wafers yet. Okay, so temporarily until we get our solution going for Naquadah wafers, we can go with a glowstone wafer. And so I'll need another engraver of HV variety. Actually, no, I can't. Wait. Did I never make an IV one? Oh, you know, I'm being dumb. I could easily just make an EV and that will overclock. Okay, so yeah, let me go take care of these two items. The engraver and the bath. And I'll be back in a few. All right, we're back. So I went ahead and I got the engraver set up on EV in the clean room. And now we're just gonna go ahead and get this set up. So NAND, as you can see there, EV. So if we request one of those, that should be good. We should get that in about 20 or 30 seconds. Right, so now with the NAND wafer, then we can get to cutting that. And we're gonna need at least HV or better, which I think shouldn't be an issue, right? Cut. Yeah, okay, so we should get the NAND. No, not that. And okay, so you saw we had the wafer come in there, and now we should get the cut wafers. Yes? There we go. All right, so now we have everything I think that we need. So, data orb. Cool. That looks like it's going to craft just fine. So if I go over to... Okay, so that's making that. The IV should be making this any second. Okay, it's making the boards first, but then it should stick everything into our circuit assembler here, and we should start getting what we need. Oh, okay, it's making the advanced circuit board now. Might need to look into making this better. Oh, okay, so it's gonna take a while. Should probably stop making every little noise as it does something. But yeah, I do apologize for the videos taking a while between episodes. I just got so much going on. But I do when I can. Oh, looks like it's getting closer. Does it not have NAND? Did it get stuck or something? What's going on? NOR gates. Wait, what? Oh, it's right. It's jammed up by that. Okay, so I need to get that fixed. But let's go back to the IV room. Okay, you know what? Let me pause here. All right, look at that. We finally got it working. Or it finally started to work. Okay, so there is our first data orb. All right, so now let's go back to our terminal here, and we're gonna put that away. And processing array. Cool. All right, so we should have the IV arms done. Everything here should be good to go. So let me get that going. Nice. All right. So as far as the bigger boy array, it does require, of course, a first. But we're also going to need Naquadah to make the fluid pipes. Otherwise, I think everything here we have to some degree. And that's going to be a 64 recipe in one kind of block. And like I observed in an earlier episode, I'm pretty sure that the big boy multi-block machines are more used for patterns and not so much sticking items inside. I think these are what would those be when these processing arrays are more catered towards putting items in, right? So I did request for the processing array, right? Yeah, okay, so that's gonna cook up, and I might like pause for, again, for it to finish up. In the meantime, though, if I wanted to set up a multi-block here, probably go something like, well, I don't know. We'll keep the energy hatch out. So add, no, we won't add, ULV input hatch. Don't typically need fluid. It's not going to be by case basis. What I will do is get rid of this hatch and stick in that hatch. Oh, we are going to need to automate this, that's for sure. But in the meantime, let me just get a cobblestone out of here. Oh, wait. P array mark 1. Okay. That will go in here. And that will go. That will go here. All right. So as far as the processing array, it's going to need a special machine, which really is just like a glorified item bus. An item input bus, right? So we're gonna have, we have those, right? No, we don't. Okay, we're gonna need the nano. No, quantum. Yeah. Okay. So I think that will work, right? Yeah. Okay. Two notch. Okay. So the sensor, I think we have that, so not a big deal there. Now, if I were to ask for a P array, it should be able to make everything good. But we don't want to request that right now because we're waiting for this to finish. Okay, so it would be nice to have. That being said, like game. Oh, we never grabbed a Sunnarium out of our system. Okay, go back. Wrong button. All right, so the Sunnarium is now back in there. So we're waiting for our processing array. We got the Naquadah. Could get into coils. Now we can get into bules for sure. Naquadah processing. There are 3 materials which you. Wait, hold on. You'll need from processing Naquadah: enriched Naquadah, Naquadah, and trinium. And there are 3 different ways to process Naquadah. Naquadah, each resulting in different materials. First is by processing ores from the tier 5 microminer. Cavenite yields trinium. Second is by combining Naquadah dust with certain heavy elements and Ender crystal grains. This can produce enriched Naquadah and Naquadah. Finally, you can do the full CEU processing of Naquadah dust with antimonic acid, the strongest acid known to man. Okay, this is a decently involved process, but not only does it yield all 3 NQ materials, but it also grants byproducts of titanium, sulfur, indium. Okay. Antimony petrofluoride. Fluorine. Doesn't seem too crazy. Antimony trioxide. Wait, do we have any of this yet? So we have dust. We have trioxide. Are we making this? Stibnite. Antimony. I'm not sure where we're making this, but on. Antimony. Nope. Antimony. We're not actively crafting this. Probably coming from a byproduct somewhere. That being said, we could make it from antimony. Naquadah dust. So for the LCR, if we took the Naquadah and processed it with that acid, then we'd get these byproducts here. Oh wow, so that's a whole processing line. Okay, so that's less so much the input and more so the output in regard to machines. In any case, oh hey, that's done. Okay. Why didn't that complete the quest though? Can I go back, please? Oh, we need the access interface. Okay, well, not a big deal. I'll just get that requested and put that away. But for now, this is going to be an episode. I hope you did enjoy. I will see you all next time. Ta-ta for now.